Okay, so today we're going to be literally copycatting the ChatGPT website, the interface. I want to see if I can design it exactly the same way. I also think this is like a fun idea just to test your design skills, see if you're up to par with stuff that's already out there from other designers. It's just a fun exercise to do. So I'll be doing that today. So this is the interface I'm going to be copying. This is my actual profile. And let's see if I can do it. I'm going to move it over to my other screen just so I can reference it. And I'm going to do it in Adobe XD, my favorite design program. It's kind of funny, right? I started using Adobe XD when they came out, so I've been like a user for many years. And for some reason, I'm just not comfortable with Figma. I know it's something I'll probably have to learn, but I'm just not comfortable. Uh, yeah, I'm just not comfortable with it. All right, so to start off, maybe I should bring it back over. To start off, we have this section right here, the side menu. So I'm going to try to replicate that real quick. Let's see. Side menu. Let's give it a color real quick. And actually, that's just a fill-in color, but let's see what the actual color of this is. So that's the color. We're going to add that here. If I get quiet sometimes, that's just because I'm in the zone and it might get boring, whatever, if I get quiet. I might put music over this. I'm not sure, but I'm just focusing in. That's why I'm quiet. So don't worry. All right. And at the top, let me get out of this. At the top, we have the new chat button and close sidebar. So let's do that. And I believe it's rounded. Let's say probably 5. And, oop, that's my bad. Rounded 5. It's pretty big. So far, I've been trying to get a job in the industry, and so far, I haven't had any success. Um, I am entry level when it comes to design as well as uh, computer engineering or computer programming. I'm actually taking some courses on Coursera and EDX right now. I'm taking the what is it called? I'm taking the Harvard CS50, and I'm also taking um, Meta front end developer and IBM back end developer course. So, and then I'm taking the Adobe XD course as well. And some people might think, oh, that's a lot of courses, might be too much. I'm taking it. I'm thinking of it from the perspective of a college course where you take like several college courses in a semester or whatever. I think I said that right. I'm taking it from that perspective where I'm using time management and I'm not overwhelming myself with the task. So that's what is this? Uh, oh, how do I lock this layer? Let me go back. There we go. Yeah, so I'm taking those courses and just to get better. But as far as getting a job, still haven't had any job offers or anything like that. But I'm keeping hope alive because eventually somebody will give me my shot. And I'll be right back. My phone's ringing. Hello? I'm in the middle of filming a YouTube video. No. Alright, bye. Alright, sorry about that. So, what was I talking about? Looking for a job. Haven't had success yet. Um, that looks like it's bold a little bit, doesn't it? But I'm hoping that this YouTube channel will get some attention from recruiters, and I can get a shot. We'll see. So, yeah, keeping hope alive. So right now I'm just working on the new chat button, and then there's this one here, which I know I don't have an icon that copies that, so we're going to try to cheat. Oh, what the freak, I keep doing the wrong thing. And oops, oops. Yeah, so that's what's pretty much been going on with my life, trying to get a job. And yeah, so those that don't know, I don't think I said it in a previous video, what I did previously for work was medical assisting. I worked for a plastic surgeon in the town that I live in, or the city I live in, and I recently got laid off. So I'm definitely looking for a job so that I can pay my bills, but also not just so I can pay my bills, to live out my dream of doing tech. That's what I'm really focused on. Like, since I was a little girl, I've always dreamed about being in the tech industry and stuff like that. So that's what I'm really focused on. Nope. Trying to get the color. Let's see if this is the right color. Yeah, here we go. So I'm going to save that color. And I'm going to save. Oh, it won't let me unlock. Just because I've been using Adobe XD since it came out doesn't mean I know everything I'm doing. So don't judge me. So don't judge me. So let's see. That's looking like it looks like going here. And this might be... No. Let's keep it like that. So besides being laid off and looking for a job, I've been trying to relax. Um, it hasn't really been working. Oh, so I recently got into a car crash. Um, that happened on the 24th of September, the 2 days after I got laid off. So, if you could believe my luck with that one. Um, so I have to go do rehab and all types of stuff, physical therapy, and all sorts of things. And my car is being worked on right now, so that's great. Um, but that's what's going on with my life right now. That might be too small. Is that a chat box? Let's see if I have that icon. Ooh, there we go. Let me get the colored one, actually. This design might be pretty easy to do. I don't know yet. We shall see. Oops, oops. No, didn't mean to click on that. Oh God, how do I get out of this? Okay. So, let's see here. Like I said earlier, hopefully this isn't boring. Hopefully I'm not talking too much. I'm new to this YouTube thing, so bear with me. Trying not to have too much dead space in between, but like when I'm designing, I'm trying to kind of focus too, so it's it's a little awkward. That might be closer. No, it's actually further apart. AI powered. EDU for kids. Mm. Run into, because it's actually like that small. Let's see. Okay. gonna bother me. What am I doing? Uh, uh, I'm trying to get. It's almost like a glow, like radiant. That was dumb. Um. All right, moving on. So that looks good. Previous 30 days. Let me know if you guys like these type of videos where I'm copying designs. Because if you like these type of videos, I can do these more often. Because it's pretty fun. Yeah, it's pretty fun to do. As you can probably tell from me designing, I'm a perfectionist. So I'm trying to get, I don't think there's a period. I'm trying to get as close as I can to the design itself. Oh God. Parkland article search. Um, I would be curious to know how many of you guys out there. Oh no. How many of you guys out there prefer? How many of you guys out there prefer um, Figma to Adobe XD? I'm curious because I know like most designers have pretty much abandoned ship and switched over to Figma. So I'm curious how maybe if this was a circle. And then no, that that doesn't work at all. Uh, One thing I do not like about Adobe XD is the fact that you can do Control Z to undo, but Control Y does not redo. It does absolutely nothing. I feel like that's a feature that they should have had years ago. That that's ridiculous that they don't have that. But I don't work there, so can't tell them what to do. I wonder, does Figma have that? Do you guys know? Does Figma have that ability? Probably. See if I can spell. Recommendation. No, no, no. It seems like this is even closer. Huh. No. We're just gonna have to rock with it being like that. Um, what was I saying? I think it was something about Figma, right? Do they have the ability to go back and Control Y? It seems like they would, because they would have the ability to see what Adobe XD isn't doing well and then do something. That's bothering me that I can't do it. That I can't get the same effect. It's like a glow. Ah, boy. What to do, what to do. Wait a minute. I don't know why I said new idea. Okay. It's looking good. Alrighty, get this out of my way. And how thick is that? It doesn't go all the way across, does it? No. Let's see if I have that person icon. What do you guys think about all this AI stuff and how everybody's jumping on the bandwagon? Like, in order to get funding for your company, if you just say AI in it, you're getting all this funding from Silicon Valley. What do you guys think about that? I think it's very interesting. Very, very interesting. This is the closest to it, but it's still not. Yeah, so in the past, it was not AI, but it was blockchain. So if your company said they were a blockchain company, they would get funding. Now If your company says it's an AI company, you get funding. It's uh, it's ridiculous, to be completely frank. Is this too big? So everybody and their mama's like, "Oh, I have an AI company." Yeah, I have an AI company. I do this, I do that. Yeah, so that's the way the cookie crumbles, I suppose. This is my email. Please do not spam it. I think I can cheat this. Well, I know. I'll do it this way. You know, Silicon Valley's like that, where you can have a half behind idea and you get the ability to go in front of an investor and get the ability to go in front of an investor and what was I going with this? I know I'm ranting right now. But they're like that where you don't really have an ideal, you just came out of college or something like that. They think everybody's Mark Zuckerberg, everybody's Bill Gates. They tend to give funding to the same ethnicities, if I'm just being frank with it. Other people don't get the same opportunities. It's very who you know, just limited, to be honest. It's really limited because the people they go for, they're all the same, and you're not getting the most diversity or versatility as you could get if you look outside of the box. But in terms of uh, businesses, like I was saying before, if you just say you have an AI company and you don't even have the software built yet, you just have an idea. They're giving people funding. They're giving people funding who are like fresh out of college, haven't even had their first job yet. And of course, you can be out of college and be an awesome developer. You can be a great business mind. The sky's the limit. But it always cracks me up how some people they have to have all these credentials and all this stuff where other people can just not not have that at all. Just kind of walk into the door, so to speak. But that's enough of my rant. My rantation. Trying to get this design done. So far, I think it's coming along pretty well. I have that might be more rounded, like a 8. Oops, oops. Let's see. Does it have a box shadow? Drop shadow, excuse me. Same thing. Uh, let's go GPT. Probably the same color as that. Let's go semi-bold. Hmm. I got to see if I can do the stars. I'm not sure. Uh, I hate when that happens, when the whole entire board moves. What does that say? Chat GPT 4. What are you guys' thoughts on OpenAI and the company? Do you feel like they'll be the leader going into the next 10 years? Do you feel like somebody else will take over? Do you like what they're doing? You know, what are your thoughts? I can say for me, I don't really have an opinion on them. The guy that Sam Altman, he was over at Y Combinator, and now he's over this. But I don't really have an opinion in regards to why do I keep doing that? Whether the company, like where its direction's going, how successful. I don't know if they already are working with the government, but I'm sure they're going to start working with the government. Um, Government contracts, stuff like that. Pretty sure that's what they're going to do. Okay, we're going to see if we can pull off these stars. Oh, look at that. It's very similar. No, no, it's not. Those look like plus signs, to be completely frank. Thick. They kind of look like plus signs. Yeah. Oh, no. No. What's going on? What's going on? If you guys want me to talk more about Silicon Valley and things like that and different companies, I can definitely talk more about that. For those that don't know, I actually was a part of a startup. It was me and my brother. We're still doing it. Um, we're just taking our time right now, making sure we have to, pay bills, making sure we get a job, things like that. But definitely was a part of a startup, or am a part of a startup. And if you guys want me to talk more about that one, is very like obscure. You know what I mean? Right there, it's very obscure. It's very bunched together. Oh, this one's the biggest. This one, smallest. I, I guess that's the best is gonna get. That's okay though. Oh, oh no. So, for those that don't know, I do have a second YouTube channel, and I will be going into more detail about that. Why isn't it? I will be going into more about that later on. Um, once it gets up and running more. It looks like it does have a slight drop shadow, but yeah, they do leave quite a bit of space. Now I kind of have to guess where the middle would be. Is that what I saw? Do 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 do. So, if do any of you guys keep up with sports at all? Like, do you watch basketball? Do you watch soccer? Do you watch football? Anything like that? So, with football, I don't really have a team per se, but there's certain teams that I like. Um, there's certain teams that I see great potential in. Like I said years ago, that the Chiefs were gonna take over because I just saw the potential in them. Um, but I like where the Dolphins are headed because they're another team that I saw would be great contenders. But I like what they're doing. I think they're doing a really good job. And I'm curious to see how their season's going to go. Another team that I like, even though they suck really hard, I like the player on the team, is the Broncos. I like Russell Wilson. So, as a person. So, I want to see his team succeed because he's such a genuine person. He's a Christian. I'm a Christian. So, I want to see him succeed. But the team, they suck. Let's just be honest. The defense, the defense did better last year, but the defense is atrocious. Um, the offense is meh. It's just they can do better. That's interesting. It looks off on this side, but then it looks on this side. What is that about? It's off here, on here. Interesting design. Uh, I'm gonna fix this. I know this is way off right now. Let's see. Um, is it thinner? Let me put some words. What other team do I like? Hmm. What other football team am I looking at? Hmm. That's crazy. Like normally I can think about this on top of my head. Maybe because I'm busy designing at the same time. Um, but I like. Hmm. So I like the Broncos for just because of a player. I like um I like the Kansas City Chiefs. I like the Dolphins. Oh, um I also like the Baltimore Ravens. I feel like I see potential in that team. Um if they just keep grinding, I feel like I definitely see potential in them. Now, when it comes to basketball, which is my favorite sport behind soccer, but when it comes to basketball, I like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I like who do I like? Actually, now that I think about it, I knew the Boston Celtics were gonna get better before they got better. I knew I knew that Miami was gonna do good. Now they completely ruined that team. I don't know what they're thinking. Um, the Lakers, I don't have much faith in them personally. The lineup they have, they need to get some better talent. Um, I hate when teams have good structure where they have a good lineup and then the next season they just destroy everything. They just start over fresh and you're like, Are you guys trying to lose or what what's happening here?" That's how I feel with some of these teams. Like with the Miami Heat, why would you dismantle your team like that? That doesn't make any sense. Um, who I think the Lakers definitely should have got rid of was Russell Rushbrook, as I call him, Westbrook. Did I say Westbrook? Westbrook? Is Westbrook right? Anyways, uh, he. I've always said he plays too fast, too sporadic. He's not calm, and then he chokes at at big moments. Um, he chokes on big moments. He tries to do it on his own, um, like I got this. Nobody else on the team can possibly do what I can do. That's not the right mentality. Um, so I'm trying to think of a team I actually like as far as one. You know who I think should not have won, and it was absolutely ridiculous that they won? The Denver Nuggets. That was the most fixed season. Not that I've ever seen, because I've seen more seasons that are fixed, especially when LeBron was in Cleveland. But the Lakers being completely dominated like that, no. After just winning everybody they won, after just winning Golden State, I think they just beat Memphis, and then you get completely 4-0. That wasn't realistic, but the powers that be wanted Denver to win, so Denver won. Um, yeah, it's probably gonna be. I'm trying to think who would be this season in the finals. I'm thinking, I gotta think about that. I definitely gotta think about that. I'm gonna put this out just a little bit. Um, Matter of fact, this is bothering me, so I'm gonna do this my way. Um, hmm. I wouldn't be surprised if Golden State somehow went back. People might be thinking you're crazy, but I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think the Celtics are going to make it, even though they're a good team. I think they're going to be entertaining in the playoffs. Um, hmm. The uh, Milwaukee Bucks, they're going to be a team to watch for sure. Um, I know this is not the same arrow type, but yeah, theirs is more stylistic. I have to think about that. I have to think about who I think is going to go to the NBA Finals. I did not mean to highlight that right now. What am I doing? Who do you guys think will end up going to the NBA Finals? That's a good question. Who do you guys think is going? Oh, when it comes to soccer or football, I like I can hear the disgust after I just said football. I can hear Americans whining. Um, who I like for soccer, I love Liverpool. I love Liverpool. And uh when I used to love Bayern Munich, and I would say for that league I love Bayern Munich. For English Premier, I love Liverpool. Um I think American soccer sucks, so I can honestly say I don't really watch it. I mean, Messi came right now, but I don't really watch American soccer. Um, it's not on the same level as the rest of the world. Just being completely honest, and we dominate most of the stuff we do as Americans. We dominate most things that we do. When it comes to soccer, it's horrible. Especially it's on the men's side in particular. Um, no, it's not the wave. But this doesn't look good to me. But I like Liverpool, and it's actually on my vision board. I want to go to a Liverpool game. That is a goal of mine. to go to a Liverpool game. So if anyone who happens to be watching happens to have connection to Liverpool or how to get oh god, how to get tickets, I wouldn't mind you telling me so that I could finally go to a game. But yeah, I love Liverpool. I love Liverpool. I was kind of sad when Sadio Mane Sadio when Mane left. I'm sorry. When Mane left, I was actually sad. I felt like that was really retarded for them to trade him, especially for the guy they got right now. I can't think of his name. Is it? I can't think of his name. Nunes. He's no. He's not it. Um, he's not it. I feel like he chokes a lot. Um, he's not. I don't think they should have got him, and I don't think they should pay him what they pay him. I just don't think he was it. And I'm sure they know he wasn't it, but they have to stick with him or whatever. But no, no, sir. Uh, hmm. What color is this? Yeah, so let me know in the comment section below, like, who do you guys, oh dang, who do you guys like when it comes to soccer, when it comes to football, American football, when it comes to basketball? I don't really watch hockey, but where I live, we have one of the best teams in the world. So that's kind of funny. Um, yeah, that's funny. But I've always wanted to go to a hockey match, but I've never gone to one. Maybe I will because, like I said, the city I live in, we have, if not the best team in the league, we have one of the best teams. Probably gave away where I live. Who knows? But we're pretty good. All right, let's look at this design. Okay, let's compare it to the original. Oh my god, I'm way off. Wait, hold on. Wait, this is theirs. This is mine. Different screen size, obviously. But let's see. So, let's see how it stacks up. I already see something. Oh, it's still not big enough. Okay, let's see. Ironically, this is one of the ways I learned to design was through copying designs. Um, Yeah, this is one of the ways I learned how to design. Besides using Microsoft Paint, that's still off. Besides using Microsoft Paint, I would copy designs. This color does not match that color, and let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's see if this is the same. No. Duh, it's blue. Um, can I? Yeah. Ooh, no. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Uh, that's still thicker than this. Of course, it's a different font. That 7 has a little like serif type. It goes down. Mm, that's a different icon than this one. Icon's a little bit smaller. Mm-mm. Is that the same size? Why does that look extra white? Maybe because they're different. Um, different size borders. Oh, this is totally retarded. Um, oh God, that just looks extra white. I wish I could change. I don't know much about the Hollywood strike going on, so I can't really speak to it. But seems interesting. Does anybody know what exactly they're striking about? I think it's what fair pay or better pay, something like that. Yeah, so I don't really know. Keep doing it. All right, let's see here. Still smaller, bothering me. Uh, that needs to be further over. Much better. Much better. Okay, I think I see a couple changes. Are any of you guys watching the Ahsoka show? I just finished watching it yesterday, and it was, I don't know, it was interesting. I don't want to do like a spoiler alert or anything, but I thought the cliffhanger was interesting. Um, yeah, I thought it was interesting. I think it's worth watching. To me, she didn't seem comfortable doing the fight scenes, in my opinion. She moves the lightsaber a little bit like off. If you watch like the Phantom of the Menace or like any of the other ones, not the mess they made with Disney, but I'm sorry, I didn't like it. But the other ones, if you look at the fluidity of how they use the swords, like you can tell they really trained for it. I'm sure she trained because they always have them trained for Star Wars movies. But the way she kind of moves the sword, it looked kind of stilted. It didn't look fluid, like she was fully comfortable acting out those parts. But maybe that's just me that saw that. But other than that, I liked the show. I like the storyline a little bit. I can't wait for the next season. I think it's gonna be good. So can't complain. Cannot complain. All right, now how am I gonna do this part? Oh, I have to move it over. Okay, so does this compare to this? Hmm. Hmm. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I got to say. So, like, I, yeah, pretty much what I got to say. This border is definitely lighter in the design. Those are those are a little bit bolder. This font looks a little bit bigger. I think I did a really good job. Except for this. This is bothering me. Um, yeah. I think I did a really good job. Certain things I couldn't replicate like this, the way they have it fading out. Of course, I don't have the same font. Um, some of the colors aren't the same. Icons, not really the same. But other than that, I think I think I did a good job. It looks very close to the original design. Yeah, so with that, I will say goodbye to you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on the notifications so you'll be notified when I release a new video. Thank you all for watching. I hope you tune in for the next one. I'm not sure what I'll be doing next, but it will be something fun, like maybe Netflix interface or something like outside of the box. I like to challenge myself. So, yeah, tune in for maybe next week. So, tune in for next week's video. Thank you for watching. Bye.